Uh, hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Okay, one more. I was saying the morning stream. Ah, you're right, Sha. Wait, can anybody hear me, sir? Or am I just mumbling to myself? Oh, man, finding matches at this time of the night or ranked is another different ball game altogether. Oh boy. Oh, nice one, nice one. So good morning, sir. So you self, you no gree sleep. Cause oh, time out. Honda is not viable at all. He's just a fun, oppressive character. Not viable at all. His weakness just full ground, as in it's basically everywhere. Although, unfortunately, Honda is the kind of character that's, on one hand, you don't want him to be considered a strong character, because if Honda is strong, people could abuse him. So to balance him out, Capcom just put some disadvantages onto his body that he has to live with. So that's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend that it won't be fun to have him viable, but it's not. Because first and foremost, every viable character has, which is throw loops. Honda doesn't have it. Alright, nothing. Let me see. Alright. Even with drivers, can't save John. Got the throw loop anybody. Although you can just use this one to stop the attack, but no throw loops. And also, his mediums are way too slow for him to be viable. Just chill in the peace and quiet. I don't understand. So basically, they're just many small things that is keeping Honda from being viable, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But funny enough, oh okay, it's not showing up. Let me see, share. You gotta find trouble on Twitter. Let's see. Join me. Ask anything. Let's see who is awake at this time of the night in the world of Twitter. Oh, Zangief. The problem with characters like Honda, Zangief, Marisa is still the same problems. Okay, let me show you an example. Character loyalty. You know what I mean? There's no such thing. Now, problem with Zangief, or in short, most of the once you want to say a bad character, just check what their down medium punch is. If your down medium punch is not 6 frames, you start having problems instantly. Because let me see. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if let me set this guy to jab me 3 times. Let me see. Where is that record? That's right. 1, 2, 3, 3. So first of all, most characters can't give you 3 jabs. So I have to do 2 jabs, then follow up with a medium. Now, if Gal does it, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I beg. The third one now, Gaga. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now go and set it as block reversal. Now, 1, 2, 3. So, all I can get from this interaction is to jab him back. So that's already a problem. And his jab is 6 frame jab. Because I'm slower, I'll get a trade. But if you are a viable character, for example, oh, come on, OJ. Yeah. Blasting eye. So for the same error, any character that has a 6 frame down medium will cash out a lot more damage than people that don't have 6 medium buttons. So that by default don't really chop down your damage first. In this game that you have to be very conscious about cashing in on your damages. So for balancing sake, I just put any character that whose config is this? So for their balance, they decided that if you have a strong damage output, you are not going to have a 6 frame down medium or standing medium for that matter. Best you can get is 7, and that alone becomes problematic because this game there is a there's a scaling to light punch drive rush. Gal, calm down. Let me see. Block after first. Oops. Block after first is that. And see. Jabs in this game has 10% additional scaling. By default, every jab. So if you jab drive rush, can't even do it. Ooh, she can. Oh, my I can't even do that. Let's see. So since you don't have a fast down medium, you're now forced to use your light. And light, after the very first light, there's a 10% scaling on it. So if you now decide to drive rush, you now go from 100 to 68 or 100 to 80. So there's one scaling. You're supposed to go from 100. Oh, this one has a special scaling too. I think you'll get special scaling for Zangief. Okay, let me just do jump. So it's supposed to be 100. But lights have the scaling. So if you cannot punish things straight to 6 frame medium, something like or drive reversals, you're losing out on a lot of damage. So, and all these characters are not viable. Let's see. Manon, Marisa, Lily, Honda, Beef. Okay, I think not viable is not the word. I think the word I'm looking for is not top tier. They all share the same problems. One, oh, put that Zim inside the place too. Okay, they all have in common no reversals. Throw loops is difficult, non-existent, and because of their slow mediums, their damage is automatically nerfed twice. They understand. So they depend on neutral damaging instead of the mechanics of carrying people to the corner, drive rush, and settling the matter there. The only anomaly is this guy. For some reason he's not, you know, showing up in tournaments at high numbers. And from what I can gather from Jamie player themselves is the drink levels that they're having to drink to be viable is the problem that he has. Like if they make Jamie retain his drink from round to round, it automatically start becoming a problem. But that's neither here or there. Capcom has to make changes as they see fit. But wait, why am I not seeing my eh? Is my Zangief too strong for everybody? Ah, yeah. Okay, so that's the reason why some characters are not viable. If you don't have a reversal, the medium is slow, throw loops are difficult, non-existent. Well, the top tier boss has automatically left you. Just like that. Oh, man has to survive either way, but ultimately is the enjoyment, yeah. Like if you're at the point that you are enjoying the game with any character, play that character. There's no point picking a character you don't enjoy playing. Alrighty. What can I digress into now? Okay, since we are here, let me talk a bit about hitting masterline. So, okay, on this account, I think I only have 2 characters in master, which is my main man Honda and Bison. I just got Bison to master. Zangief is close by. I'm also going to try getting Ken. I'm not going to bother from platinum, but there is this I think it was added in a recent patch that if you have a win streak, they push you like up real quick. For example, Bison. I think at the point I got a 10 win streak, they just gave me 1,500 LP, which is absurd. I'm supposed to be getting like 50 LP if I'm facing fellow Diamond 5. But 10 win streak, they decided to like this guy, you are too stressed, you're stressing out people in Diamond 5, get out, go to Masters. So so there are characters I know I can easily get to Master is Luke, for me, Luke, DJ, Ken, Dawson, my main man Honda, then Bison, Akuma. I should be able to, but I don't really. My hand is not that strong yet in Akuma. So what's the catch? The catch is. Oh, why that? Why I wasn't thinking properly. So catch is to be able to hit master rank, you just need to build up on your psychology. Yeah, to me, that's the most important thing that you need to have in this game. It's not necessarily the button presses or the combos per se. Those are very important, but knowledge, like they say, is power. And the more knowledge you have, the more refined you get in the game and the more proficient you get. So, for example, let me go with my boy. Oh, don't go second again. Oh man. Okay, let me go with my boy Honda. Um, okay, let me go with Honda. All right, let's music player. Anywhere of quieting music, sir. No songs anywhere. Okay. Oops. Chai. Chai. I don't know how to sort this music. Oh, Honda team. Oh, they have this one. Nice one. Okay, so what I mean by knowledge is like everybody can just wake up and push button. Everybody does that. It's so easy. And problem that most players have when starting this game is that they believe their way is the hard way, the only way, and that's not really it. To be honest. Now, to get to master easily, it varies difficult from character to character. So my guy Honda is way easier because at the beginning part you're fighting people that are also trying to get their hand in the game and all that. So you can make way with moves that just keep neutral. Just fly. If they're blocking the straight one, you go from top and spam those, and in between adding some grab and some simple combos like jab, headbutt, or jab, button. Now this will get you far. Like does this, nothing else. Don't even need to do anything about it here. But what you find is with this strat, if you get to diamond, it starts becoming tricky and wavy. Like you now start having a win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. That's because the higher you go, the smarter people get, and they are used to seeing people that play in a certain way. Now, where does knowledge come in? Knowledge comes in when you know not everything though, just know enough to classify your buttons to fit your needs. And me, how I normally do that is I either follow a player, as in just follow one player, then try to figure out why he does what he does, and I'll now try and practice to adapt what he does to what I would do. That is the fastest way. But the problem is if your knowledge is not at a certain level, you can't really understand what the person is doing without making sense. So you have to like first of all know something small first. Then you can now migrate and watch other people and try to figure out what's working and why it's working. Now, best way to do that is to just look at your buttons and try to assign roles to the buttons that your character has. For instance, on the boy, this is jab, 5 frames. Now, the thing about this jab is the range. See? And because my bro does not have a fast medium, this is his pseudo medium button. Fast medium button, that's the range of a medium. So you know that this button, use it to interrupt, to meaty, to hit confirm into his target combo, which is this. I also use it to trap. So a simple trap example will be this sequence. Now, this sequence is a auto block sequence. Like if they block the first one was 5, the move is 5, so you know that this is the only gap in between is after the medium point and the headbutt. So you know that this is a chip sequence that contains the light punch. So down light punch, that one is for hit confirming. You should already know that one. So that have it in your mind. My down punch is hit confirming. If I knock somebody down, meeting, so I can close the miss like that, and to frame trap, like so. My friend block now. 1, 2, frame trap. So you know that that's the work of your jab. Then you go to this one. Now this is the weirdest light kick in the game, as it has very short range. I don't know why, but hey. Now this one, for me, it has very little use. That's my own adaptation and classification of the button. It has no value for me. That's for me. Somebody else might have value, and there's some niche situations that it comes in handy, such as corner. So I got a block. Sorry, no block now, no vex. Now, okay, something like this. Oh, sorry. Now there's one application of standing light kick. Now I know it's there, but I barely use it, which is fine. I don't have that in my head. Standing light kick, is there. I have this one. This one is a low check. Now I have to ask myself, what am I going to use that move for? Now, personally, I use it to check characters I want to walk away from strings. Because, for instance, if you set them to walk back, where is walk backwards? Okay, backwards, and say walk back for 10 frames. Walk back for 30 frames. Okay. I'll do block. So it walks back. Now, if I'm on wake up, if I'm just going to be jabbing, see, the opponent basically blocks everything. So I'm posing no challenge to him. But if I use grab and light instead, so you can catch them low with that walking backwards. Although you have to delay slightly. To do it too quick. Comes to block. Oh, sorry, it's blocking up and down. Email. Which block? No. Standing block. So that happens. If the person is trying to walk back. This now happens. 1, 2, 3. So stoy. But if you don't use that, you stuck with him blocking everything. So that's the work of flashing light kick for me. So I knock the person down, nitty with standing medium, then I can tag his toes, whatever. So now I assigned values to my light attack basically, except job light, which this one, my sweet air to air. What makes it so nice is if you suspect that somebody is going to throw you, I usually do this because throw animation, the person is standing, so you most likely tag them for just teeny damage. But be careful doing that though, because people that know about this will just drive rush and punish you for it. But that's neither here nor there. Jump light kick is functional cross-up button, which comes in handy after, okay, let me say launch, sumo, jump. So that's his functional cross-up. This one is cross-up too, but the hotbox is atrocious. Unless the person is just not going to do anything at you, then you can do that. So now you see like how I've assigned a duty to all my buttons. I have to tell myself which one am I comfortable using or which one helps me in the match and all that kind of stuff. Then you do the same thing to your mediums, same thing to your heavies. So let me quickly run through the Honda zone. Standing medium, got button, you can match this for days. So you know that if you're using Honda, this is the button you oppress people with shamelessly. Do not have any remorse. Now, knowing that, you now have to think, how do I expand on the absurdity of that button? And now realize that cancelling it to OD hands is by default a frame trap. And not the small frame trap, is frame trap to huge damage. And I think you can even 1, 2, 3, and do that as well. Now, that's a function you assign to yourself. That's what your button is for. Now, you have to ask yourself, okay, this thing I'm doing, if the other person is trying to counter it, what counter do I have? So, for this one, the counter is the person has to perfect parry you. You now learn that Honda can now cancel his standing medium into Kara Ocho. So now it's jabbing me out of it. Not fine. So that will beat the parry options. So, like I said, you have to just line yourself with knowledge and know that this situation, this is my answer. So that's basically all ranked is. You're facing situations and you need to have responses to those situations. So if the person attacking you, you're knowing that the answer to that is to block or to perfect parry, or depending on whatever is doing, find your answer. DP if you have a DP, OD headbutt if you're looking for a strike. That thing. Now, if you know all these things, then you can go ahead and apply them. And the most successful way in applying them, you cannot not rank up. It's just that simple. The more you know, the better you get. Simple. Then you practice. Then for anti-air, big slap of doom and headbutt. That's his anti-air. So knowing yourself, this is the anti-air that Honda has. To bait people to press buttons, Honda get down and play tonight and press medium and create space. Like the space he creates, you can't even reach. Now, if people are not respecting your space, you can 1, 2 headbutt and be chipping the daylight. That's like 2 drive bar gone. So you have to be responding to what the opponent is doing. Oh, you are blocking and chipping your drive bar. Oh, you're trying to press. Oh, I'm going to counter. I'm going to use a frame trap and counter hit you. Oh, you're there looking nice. I'm going to come and grab you. And in this game, drive rush. So when you know all these things, then it now becomes a matter of you and your opponent just tossing and throwing situations at each other. Oh, they knocked you down. You have to decide: am I going to take the throw and get thrown to death, or am I going to try and be smart and do something else? They get. Now, if you're starting out, all this will not necessarily come to you directly. So that's why Discord's guide videos like Rufo Mongers, which is very awesome and all that. Guide videos help. Now, another way to try and get yourself to get better is to watch people that are very good with your character. Now, me, I use Honda, so naturally I'll go and check Honda, no specifically more region. Go to the top now. Why is it just showing me? Jump to top. Oh, Mickey is now number one. Who is Mickey? Mickey Mouse. Okay. So by character, specify character, Honda, and it will now show you. Why is it not showing my character? Stop, Joe. Huh. So it's not showing number one Honda in the world, which happens to be Ahmad, followed by Rangasamy, Rickman's Barn. Ooh, Rickman is wow. So Rickman is up there. So this is for a character. You see plenty people playing. Everybody have their own style. You can check fighter profile. Okay, classic Honda. I'm sure there's a modern Honda in all this. Classic Rickman, modern Lily. Okay, so that's another thing with ranks. Players can also rank up, and okay, this one is modern Honda. Modern in legend rank. Wow, that's cool. That is cool. So let's just, for example, check out Hamad. And okay, the last match was against Frankosaurus. So you add to the playlist, find another character, add to the playlist. So basically, just find different matches. Okay, this looks like a good match. So you select some games. Now you go to your replays. When you now get to your replay, you now see the matches they have selected. Oh, sweet! Looking at you to play them. So you select unos, dos, tres, cuatros. Michigan. Oh, this guy is. Okay. So you select the matches, then you click watch replay. Now, since you have basically done your homework and figured out at least basic uses of your character's tools, now you're going to look out for use cases. Now, oops, that's to go forward. How do I pause? Okay. So all the options are at the bottom of the screen on this one. Alright, headbutt. Bot. Now, in these short seconds, you have seen that he uses. Now here he's using headbutt to keep the Kimberly honest. Like, yo, Kimberly, I'm not going to allow you just get into my space. Expect my headbutt. Now headbutt is -3. So when it's blocked, he has to now decide: am I blocking? Am I using OD headbutt to try and throw off whatever the other person does? But he also knows that OD headbutt is not immune to throws, and for some reason, is punish counter even on startup. So yeah. So he gets thrown. Now he sees the drive rush coming. And my guy is like, okay, other buttons are slow, the mediums are even slower, and you have to preemptively press the button. He now checks his Honda toolbox. What can I use to like get her off me? And in this situation, Honda has two options. He's either using his level 1 super, level 2 super, level 3 super, that's a super in general, or he's going to hold the headbutt and pray that the Kimberly does not grab. So he uses the headbutt, Sumo Spirit for free. Now, all of the exhaust prove to the Kimberly that he is watching him. I got my eyes on you, baby. Like, you can't just encroach in my space. Now, Honda's got button like I stated before, medium punch. So, right there, Honda's medium button is so godlike that if you have reactions enough, like if you are if you are still young and don't have gray hairs, you can hit confirm it. Yeah, you can. It seems impossible, but my brother, if you can see it, you can hit confirm it. So that's what he did right there. Knockdown +4. Okay. So he's going for the low tag in this one. Now, what low tag does is, if the Kimberly is deciding to walk back or jump, it covers walk back, jump, pressing the button, pushing through early. Like, it blocks a lot of stuff except perfect fire. So he tosses it out. Checks are blocking, cool. Once again, confirm standing medium. Okay. So you see, he used jab there to just, interrupt what Kimberly is doing. That's actually ballsy, but that's the choice he made for the situation, and it works out. And that's it. So first match, real quick. Now, ooh, sound of the water. So round 2. Ooh. Now that's the problem Honda has. So here, he was trying to check Kimberly walking forward, which is all well and good. Now, here is where Honda has problems. At this range, Honda is at the crossroads. He doesn't have charge, obviously. So he now has to think fast and decide whether he's going to use heavy punch or heavy kick or block. He chooses heavy punch and he gets kicked in the face. Now, here's the problem with Honda's heavy punch. Presses it. It's a 8-frame move, but the 8th frame. Wait, let's even count it. So that's Honda chilling. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4, frame 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this is Honda's first hitting active frame. Problem is, it only hits above him, and Kimberly is not anywhere near above him. So frame 9, frame 10. Now, after these frames, every other thing is from frame 10 is a horizontal hitbox. So there's no anti-airing anything from here. And yeah, clean jumping. Okay, take the damage. Now Honda is in the corner. Wow. That's making the choice right there. So, what you can do is turn on display settings, attack data. Okay. Oh, not that one. Frame data. That one. Okay. +9. Now, Honda is +1, she is -1, 2. Now, this is the part, that jab part I told you about. Now, she has done 2. She could have done 3, but chances it would have whipped. And she tried to obviously press something. So, block 2 jabs, press something. But because Honda's jab is not as the reach